Hey guys, it's Danny. Welcome back to my channel. For today's Happy Mail Ideas video, I'm sharing a tutorial on how to make some small rosette shaker embellishments for your pen pals that they can use on paper clips or make wands out of or add to scrapbook layouts. To get started, you want to cut a strip of pattern paper to 8.5 inches long by 1/2 inch wide, and then score at every 1/4 of an inch. And once you've scored all the way down the length of the strip of paper, you want to make an accordion fold all along the paper so the whole thing is all squashed up like so. Next, we want to get our hot glue, and we're going to create a ring with this strip of paper. So put some glue on the underside of one end of the paper and then kind of flip over the other end and secure them. I like to hold the ends in place until the glue is cooled. That way there's no falling apart happening. Then with a 1.5 inch circle punch or die, or even with your silhouette or cameo or whatever, you want to cut out a 1.5 inch circle out of some pattern paper. You can use plain cardstock if you want. I just chose to use some scrapbook paper. And then when you've pressed down the rosette so it forms the shape that you see there, you want to very carefully add a bunch of hot glue to the underside of the rosette. Flip over the pattern paper so that the wrong side is facing up and the correct side is facing down. Here you can see that I am kind of fiddling with it a little bit as the glue continues to cool. That's the nice thing about hot glue, is you have a little bit of time to kind of wiggle things around a bit. So once you've done that, now is the time to kind of secure the inside and create a place for all of your shaker goodies. Because of the accordion fold, we don't want stuff to be falling out. So I'm creating a ring of hot glue along the inside of my rosette, making sure to seal up all of like the little peaks and valleys of the fold that we made, especially the bottom part, because we can go back over the top and fill in the top a little bit more here in just a minute. So make sure you have a lot of hot glue in there. It's okay if it's a little bit messy because the shaker stuff is going to kind of hide it anyway, and there's going to be another layer on top. Speaking of which, go ahead and get a 1.25 inch circle punch or die and cut out a piece of cardstock. Here I'm using red and I'm marking the center with a Tombow Mono Twin marker. Get a 1/2 inch punch. I'm using a star one, but you could also use a circle or a heart or a gingerbread man or whatever you want to use. I just thought the star was kind of fun for the holidays. And then I'm using some Tombow Mono Multi XL liquid glue. This glue is really cool if you let it dry because it remains tacky after it's dried clear. So I'm just drawing a thin line of the glue around the edge of my star, and then I'm going to punch out some 1 inch circles of clear acetate, and this is going to make the front of our shaker. Here you can see I've layered on top of the glue the clear acetate, and then this is the correct side, and then it's just time to start kind of assembling our shaker. So I've got some white seed beads, or clear ones I guess, right here, and then I'm going to add in a few little Christmas trees and some red stars. You can coordinate, you know, the inside shaker bits to whatever pattern paper you're using. So if you're watching this in like, I don't know, May or something, you could totally do like floral paper with like really pretty colors inside and not Christmassy things. So you can really make this tutorial whatever you want it to be to match kind of whatever project you're sending to your pen pal. So once you've got that filled, you want to add a pretty thick ring of hot glue around the top edge of the rosette, making sure not to let any of the hot glue go down into the shaker part, and then you just layer on your top piece. Make sure you press it down really well. Make sure that you added a lot of hot glue under there to kind of fill in the top side of the little peaks and valleys of our fold. And yeah, and then you're pretty much good to go. Here I'm just showing you a second one that I created so you can kind of see that glue process again. See, there's pretty thick ribbon of glue around there, you guys. You don't want to hold back. I'm telling you what, just make sure not to add so much that it like seeps out the side of underneath your front acetate piece. You know what I'm saying. So these are some different ones that I've created today, and I think they're really cute. They add like a fun little touch. I like how small they are, so you definitely could make some fun things with them, or your pen pals could actually. So to package these up, I'm cutting down some red cardstock to 3 inches by 4 inches, folding them in half lengthwise. Yeah, I think so. It's like 4 inches by 1.5. And then I'm going to start filling up little baggies with my handmade embellishments. So I'm going to link all of the products and like supplies and tools and everything that I used today down below for you guys. So if you are curious where to find something or want to get the same exact thing that I've been using, definitely check down below. But with these little bags, I put 2 of the embellishments in there, squeezed out the extra air, flipped it over, sealed it. These have like the little peel off backing things, and then I scored the plastic bag just so it would kind of stay closed a little bit better up there at the top. Folded over a piece of the red cardstock, added a staple. Here's that process over again, just so you guys can kind of, I don't know, see it more clearly, I suppose. It's very kind of easy and self-explanatory. You just put the things in the bag, fold it over, press down, put on the thing, staple it, and you could just leave it like that. But because I'm a little bit extra sometimes, I decided to go ahead and decorate the fronts, like tops of the bags too, just to make it as festive as humanly possible, I suppose, and to cover up the staple because I wasn't crazy about it. So yeah, so these are from the Simple Stories Very Merry Collection die cut ephemera pack, I believe. So I'm just layering those up, and I think they turned out so cute, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making these, and I can't wait to include them in my happy mail to my pen pals. I hope that you make some too. But that is pretty much it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this, please make sure to subscribe if you are not already. I'm doing a video every single day this month, and this series will continue even beyond December, so I know you don't want to miss it. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!